The king of throwing out lawsuits, Logan Paul, and I guess at this point his lapdog KSI, because, you know, KSI never calls out any of the wrongdoing that Logan Paul does, are getting sued themselves. The irony is fantastic. And, you know, obviously, I say that they're the king of lawsuits because Logan Paul was throwing out a lawsuit against CoffeeZilla because CoffeeZilla exposed his quote-unquote scam. And then he's thrown out a lawsuit of, well, Prime have thrown out a lawsuit against Messi's hydration, Maz Plus, because the bottle looks very similar to the bottle of Prime. And the packaging looks identical. They did talk about this on a recent Impulsive podcast episode where KSI and Logan Paul spoke about the lawsuit. So I'll just play that quickly for you to get you some context.
I feel like sometimes you always want to like punch up.
You got to punch up.
Yeah.
Have to punch up.
But then,
but I hear what you're.
But
I
then
hear what he's
make sure you punch up to someone that you know you can like battle with.
Like Messi, who how is fucking suing us for copying us. How is that possible? How is that possible?
Honestly, what is going on?
Bro, I get the text, Messi's drink, Moss Plus suing Prime Hydration. Did he copy us?
Yeah, listen.
How is that possible, bro?
What was it that you created like a non-competitive, like, so basically your product was, how does it work?
I'll explain it to you. He's asking for, I think it's called like a rush judgment. He's asking the courts to determine as soon as possible whether or not he is indeed infringing on our trademark. Now, we haven't officially accused him of infringing on our trademark. There have been conversations I can't speak much on, but
They've definitely accused. Like I remember the like initial lawsuit coming out, and it was Prime suing Messi's brand for copyright infringement because the bottle looks similar, the writing looks similar. And Messi's lawyers were like, well, it's just kind of basic marketing.
Ultimately decided that instead of reaching a resolution behind the scenes, they'd rather just bring it to the court and say, here, judge, you decide if we are indeed copying Prime. Because can you imagine they went 2 years selling this product, and then when we hit them with a lawsuit and they have 2 years worth of like profits and stuff to because they did indeed infringe on our trademark.
Yeah, but who the fuck wants to buy that shit anyways?
Well, I'll tell you.
Who?
People will think
his
it's Prime.
fans?
People will tag us on Instagram thinking they're buying Prime. Or what's more, a Messi version of Prime. Just like we sponsor our athletes like Holland or like an artist, whatever. They think it's like his Spanish version of Prime. In Latin countries, they think it's the Latin version of Prime, and it's just Messi's partner with us.
Wait, so it's called, does that just mean it's called More Plus?
Yeah, it's kind of stupid as fuck.
So it's like, technically it's like more, or like plus. That's kind of stupid.
A little redundant.
It's like redundant, dude.
A little bit. I mean, would I let the resolution be? Oh no, we have a plan. I'm sure it'll make global headlines. Anyways, I guess we'll see how this plays out. Hey guys, if you like that clip.
It definitely sounds like they're going to try and get Cristiano Ronaldo involved at some capacity because obviously, you know, those guys are rivals. But the irony is that Prime is now apparently getting sued by a company called X Hydration for similar logos. Now, you may remember Prime X, right? This bottle right here, Prime X. It was part of a promotion, I believe, to kind of do some kind of giveaway. But obviously the X looks very similar on X Hydration. So now they are getting sued for copyright infringement. It's literally so particular. Here is the literal court case. Defendants market its X sports drink products with packaging having an X logo that is confusingly similar to X Hydration's federally registered X logo mark. So the US trademark regulation number 7552714 is this X right here. And then Prime's use of X is an X, but like a 3D version on like a tilt. Now, I'm not going to lie, and I'm not a fan of Logan Paul in the slightest. I like KSI. I'm not a fan of, like, you know, how he's gone recently. But, I mean, looking at these side by side, it's not... I mean, if you look and put that bottle next to that bottle... I mean, this has literally got Prime written down it. You'd actually have to be an idiot to confuse these two drinks together. I'm not gonna lie to you. I do think this is a very, very finicky argument. But the articles have come out about it saying Logan Paul and KSI's Prime Hydration hit with a trademark lawsuit over Prime X's logo. So, filed on November 8th, the Minnesota District Court, the suit claims that the Black X logo featured in Prime X bottles infringes upon X Hydration's federally registered logo trademark, allegedly causing irreparable harm, according to the court documents. Minnesota-based X Hydration argues that Prime's logo is confusingly similar to its own and contends that Prime's choice of bottle colors with blue and pink mirrors X Hydration's branding, intensifying public confusion. Now, does it? Like, we've seen the bottles side by side. Like I say, I'm not at all a fan of Prime. I'm not at all a fan of Logan Paul. But even I can see that this one's a bit silly. The lawsuit arrives just months after X's Prime X Treasure Hunt event in June, where the company offered a $1 million prize unveiling limited edition bottles with the disputed X logo hidden matte pieces on the label. X's Hydration's complaint accuses Prime Hydration of deliberate, willful, malicious, and bad faith actions, asserting that Prime intended to mislead customers and damaging X Hydration's brand. Instances of actual consumer confusion between the two brands were also cited in the file. Oh, okay. So people genuinely did get confused. Interesting. The lawsuit marks that the latest in the series of legal disputes for Prime Hydration this year. In August, NASCAR driver Cesar Buccarella filed a suit alleging trademark infringement over his brand Alpha Prime. Previously in July, the US Olympics and Paralympic Committee also filed against Prime for referencing Kevin Durant's Olympic accomplishments. As of now, Prime Hydration is not commented on the ongoing case. So, we don't actually know what X Hydration even want out of this lawsuit. We just know that they're not happy because apparently it has, knownfully misled the audience. Crazy. But this isn't the only controversy that Prime's had recently, as apparently Prime, allegedly, according to this Instagram video that I found, Prime beverages have been pulled off shelves, this young man says, after being told to dump a pallet of Prime. He won't say why, but he has simple searches on the net and it will let you know why.
Of what you are letting your children drink, right? All these Primes, right? Stop sale, 92 units, pull from sales floor, right? All these Primes, right? Do not let your children drink this garbage. I cannot tell you the reasons, but this stuff is no good, for real. And these are the flavors that I think they like. That icicle or whatever it is, or cherry, whatever this is called. So yeah, ice pop, the blue, whatever. Those are like the popular flavors, but do not let your kids drink this garbage. Do not.
There you go. I mean, don't shoot the messenger. That's apparently what's being reported. The comments to this video kind of, say a lot, but without saying a lot at all. I mean, Prime is literally in so many controversies right now that it's hard to know what's true and what's not. I mean, I look forward to Logan Paul getting his hands on this video and doing one of them incredibly ADHD vertical format videos where he's like, and this is why, and he's going to dox someone and it's going to be crazy. But let me know what you guys think about all of this down in the comments below. Do you think it's a bit silly that Prime is getting sued once again for X infringement? Let me know. While you're down there, jump to get the hell out of the like button if you have enjoyed. Until next time, I'll speak to you later. Peace.